It says
Oh, it's in the overlay.
Is it?
I'm sorry.
Let's start counting down.
Lex. Good morning, welcome to BTV. My name is Sarah.
And my name is Sina. Today is September 3rd.
We apologize for canceling BTV last week. It was YouTube's fault.
So today is the first official episode of BTV. How do you feel about that?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
We have a new feature from Flowcabulary called The Week in Rap. Check this out.
Let's get into it. Let's talk searching for life on one of Saturn's moons, Titan. Imagine you're the head of NASA. Each space mission costs billions of dollars. So how do you pick where to explore? Space is, after all, not small. One way NASA picks is by looking for planets and moons that can teach us about the history of Earth and give us clues about how life first started. With that in mind, NASA announced that they're sending a drone to Titan. That's Saturn's largest moon. Titan isn't just rock. It actually has oceans and rivers. It rains there. But don't pack your swimsuit yet, because the liquid is methane, not water. Still, the planet does have frozen water, aka ice, on the surface, and it may have microbial life. Microbial life is any organism that is too small to see with the naked eye. So no, there aren't chipmunks. But there might be bacteria. NASA is sending a quadcopter drone to scope things out. The Dragonfly drone will land on the surface, charge up from energy in the atmosphere, and then fly on to the next spot on the list. It's not launching till 2026, and it won't land on Titan until 2034. So sorry if we got you excited a little bit early. Let's talk about the politics of nuclear power. What do this and this have in common? Both nuclear power plants and nuclear weapons generate energy when the nucleus of an atom is split apart. Splitting atoms creates enormous amounts of energy. In a nuclear power plant, that energy is turned into electricity. Nice. But that enormous power can also be used as a weapon. That's what a nuclear bomb is. They are capable of destroying entire cities. That's why nearly every country has agreed to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. That treaty states that no new countries can develop nuclear weapons, but that any country can use nuclear technology for peaceful purposes. Today, only about 10 countries have nuclear weapons, and around 90% of those nuclear warheads belong to the United States and Russia. You can blame the Cold War for that. When it comes to nuclear threats, two countries have been in the news a lot. North Korea has developed nuclear weapons and continues to test them, and Iran has been putting together the materials needed to make nuclear weapons. Leaders in America and elsewhere are working on deals and exploring military options for limiting the spread of nuclear weapons. Let's talk minimum wage. Let's say you go to find a job in the US. One very important part of that is agreeing with your employer on how much you'll get paid. That's called your wage. 100 years ago, that number could be anything. A company could offer you 10 cents an hour, and if you said, that's too low, they might say, okay, fine, we'll find someone else desperate enough to take it. This is why workers began demanding a minimum wage. That's the government telling companies the lowest amount they can pay their workers. There's a federal minimum wage for every worker in the United States. In 2019, the federal minimum wage was $7.25 per hour. Many states and cities have minimum wages that are higher. In 2019, the Massachusetts minimum wage was $12 an hour. Many Democrats have proposed doubling the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour. Many Republicans are against that. So what are the positives of raising the minimum wage? Well, it would mean more money for workers, which means fewer people living in poverty. But what are the negatives? Well, if businesses are forced to pay all workers more, some businesses will have to lay off workers. So while it would help those who keep their jobs make more money, it might create more unemployment. One other point. If you have a casual babysitting job, I'm sorry to tell you that the minimum wage laws don't apply to you.
Hey, I got some news on the beat. Yeah, headlines right here. So let's see. First, NASA's sending a drone to Saturn's moon Titan in hopes of finding oceans of methane ice. There may be life there. It lands in 2034. I'll have gray hair. Now, nuclear energy's critical. Power that's physical and is political. It can power TVs or destroy cities. So treaties and deals aim to keep peace. Next, 725's minimum wage. Some states are up to $12. Okay. Many Democrats want 15. Wow. Hold up. How much are you paying me now? And I'm out, that's my time. Same place next week, we'll bring the rhyme.
Do you have a topic or a headline in mind that you want to learn more about? Enter the shout-out contest for a chance to be featured in a future Week in Rap video. Good luck!
Today we have news from the library.
Okay, the B40 Reading Bingo Challenge has begun. Read books, log them in your planner, and get them square stamps.
Remember, you can talk to any teacher about your books in order to get bingo square signed off. Check in with your core teacher or Miss Books if you have questions.
I wonder who's going to be the first savage. Bum, bum. Okay, we have public service announcements regarding lockers. Hopefully you don't recognize yours.
BTV was visited by a dear friend and teacher at B40 you may have seen in the hallways this year. Here's a message from 6th grade core teacher Miss Moen.
Hey bees, wish I was here with you guys. I'm missing you. It's Miss Moen here. For those of you that don't know me, 6th graders, hello, and 7th and 8th graders, hi. I just want to tell you guys why I'm not here. I'm going to be okay, but I was diagnosed with cancer, and I'm going through treatment, and I'm going to be just fine, and everything looks really good, and I'll be back second semester. So have a great first part of the year. I'll be thinking of ya.
Okay, if you would like to send Miss Moen a get well note, Miss Brooks will collect them in the library until Friday and deliver them straight to Miss Moen. Hey. Okay, we're sorry. We're missing some people right now. That awkward moment. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. I could hear him, guys.
Yeah.
He's running. Run! Hey, it's the produce guy!
Holy cow, you guys were faster than I expected. All right, how's it going? So, being the first BTV of the year, It's time for our first ever world famous B40 Middle School Produce Extravaganza. You're excited, aren't you, Smacky? Yes, you are. Now, this happens most BTVs, and I come on here. I've got some sort of prize. It's usually produce.
Ooh.
We got a
I can do
gal
this.
eating a banana, and then we give it away to whoever is the most deserving person. So today's contest is
easily
called
do this.
Alphabet Soup. The contest, you're either playing for an apple, an orange, a watermelon, or a cat. What are you hoping for?
I'm hoping for an apple.
And
A cat. I
a
love
cat. You like cats? Well, the correct answer is you got the delicious watermelon. It's watermelon season. This watermelon comes to us from Manteca, California. And here's how you win. Let's see. You're going to be the first person to say the alphabet backwards in under 23 seconds at lunch in the quad, and I put a specific time, 1 p.m. So I'll go out there at 1 p.m., and it could be you, Sarah Mackey.
I
I'm
can
gonna
easily
some-
say the alphabet
Now, this
backwards.
can't be you reading it. You have to have it memorized. So you
I
sit there and you
can
go,
easily
Z, Y.
do that.
Yeah, all right.
can't
Well,
even
we'll
say
see.
the first
You
one.
see who wins the melon. So when you win the melon, it comes with respect, admiration, and I believe it's seedless. So yeah, no seeds, but the respect and admiration are built in there. So I'll see you at the quad at 1 p.m. You go through the alphabet in under 23 seconds, and before you know it, you're a big winner, and Sarah Mackey will be jealous. Next thing we have, I want you to know that on Friday, we're having our first big beekeeper event this Friday at lunch in the big gym. As you know, it's been hot in Santa Cruz, so we are going to celebrate and keep cool by doing beekeeper sled races Friday at 1 in the gym. So here's the way it'll work. Beekeepers on Friday, you'll show up, you'll wear your beekeeper shirt, and you'll head into the gym, and we'll put out these carpets upside down, and you'll have like a team of sled dogs that's made of your web students, and they will drag you across the beach, or not the beach, across the gym, not unlike the Iditarod up in Alaska. And perhaps we'll have obstacles, and there will be prizes. Are you excited?
Yes.
Good. Glad to hear it, Sarah Mackey. And what's up? So beekeepers, wear your shirts on Friday. We'll announce it again, but go into the gym and we'll drag some beekeepers across the gym. Next one is, this one is 8th grade field trip on Thursday. As you know, I believe we're the only middle school in the county, possibly the state, that regularly takes full grade level field trips. And the first one of the year is all the 8th graders. We're marching you off up into De La Viega Park. We're going to watch The Comedy of Errors, a Shakespeare play, a comedy. Here's just some reminders. Wear comfy shoes. Bring lunch. Some of you ordered a school lunch. We'll get that to you. You'll go to your classroom and we'll deliver it to you. And you're going to leave your phones. You're going to either leave them at home or in your locker, but we're not going to be taking them on the thing. If you need photographs, we'll document it for you. You're welcome to have a backpack. Bring water if you want, but phones will be left in the lockers. Make sure you wear comfy shoes. We're very excited. We'll be gone all day. And I think that covers all of my exciting announcements. Sound good, Sarah Mackey? All right, cool. Well, I will see you out there at lunch. Thanks.
Watermelon. Okay.
This week is a short week because we had Monday off. But do you know why we have Monday off?
It's called Labor Day, and it's got history. Check this out from vocabulary.
Yo, this factory life is not easy. Working 12 hours a day, 6 days weekly. I clock in at 5, then I'm done around 7. And sometimes I think I'd earn more money begging. You wouldn't believe how little I'm paid. $2 a week, that's 30 cents a day. And my boss might make me stay late or reduce my wages, but not the length of my day. And the work is dangerous, using heavy machinery. People getting hurt or killed happens too frequently. And if there's an accident and I need a doctor, who will pay my medical bills when I barely have a dollar? I better not get hurt, but I better work quick, or the factory owner might hit me with his stick. I forgot to say I'm Susan and I'm 16 today. This isn't how I hoped that I would spend my birthday. I work long hours and I work hard, and I used to feel lucky that I get to have a job, but I've been talking with my friends, and it seems to us there's a lot that's unfair that we want to discuss. And people are gathering in groups called unions. It's starting to feel like the start of a movement, because this factory life is not easy. Working 12 hours a day, 6 days weekly.
The nation pays tribute on Labor Day to the creators of so much of the nation's strength, prosperity, well-being, and freedom. American workers, we see them. The nation pays tribute on Labor Day to the creators of so much of the nation's strength, prosperity, well-being, and freedom. American workers, we see them.
Across the U.S., working conditions were poor. This sparked the movement to fight for more. Better pay and better treatment, and the right to have a work day that was decent. In New York City, the Central Labor Union aimed to help all men and all women by working to improve their working condition, provide a better system for earning a living. The first Labor Day was planned in 1882 by the Central Labor Union, or the CLU. Very few workers joined in at first because they were scared about missing work. But by the end of the day, 10,000 people marched in the parade. The holiday caught on as years passed by, and by 1885, it was celebrated far and wide. Unionized people kept gathering like brothers because they knew there was strength in numbers. They used strikes to demand change, saying we won't work till you do what we say. Some of these strikes turned violent. In Pullman, Illinois, workers started a riot. The army was sent in to break that strike, but the workers proved that they were willing to fight for what's right. And for U.S. President Grover Cleveland, this was the reason, meant to appease him. He made it official, a day to remember. We celebrate every first Monday in September.
Let's go. The nation pays tribute on Labor Day to the creators of so much of the nation's strength, prosperity, well-being, and freedom. American workers, we see them. The nation pays tribute on Labor Day to the creators of so much of the nation's strength, prosperity, well-being, and freedom. American workers, we see them. The nation pays tribute on Labor Day to the creators of so much of the nation's strength, prosperity, well-being.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi guys. This is a shout out from Miss Erin to Carlina Garcia, Eva McCarthy, Elena McCamey, Zia Jagger, Kate Berwick, Giselle Ballesteros, Morena Packard, Sadie Powers, me, and Lola Andrews. We were concerned about cookies being served in plastic bags at the cafeteria. We talked with the cafeteria and found that it was temporary as they ran out of paper bags. They were ready to write a district food service people to talk about the negative impacts of plastic and why paper is better. Nice work, bees.
Thank you for
Thank
that
you,
information. Okay. Hey, do you have a friend, acquaintance, or a staff member who has done something pretty incredible? If so, BTV wants to know about them.
On the library website, you will find a Google form for making this happen. Please write the shout out exactly as you'd like to read it on BTV using appropriate academic language.
Only one shout out will be read per month, so make it a good one. Blech. Okay, that's our show for today.
Thanks for watching.
And stay classy, B40.